Well, hey there, crafty friends. Happy Wednesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and coming to you for my last live of the week. I know that really kind of bums me out as well. So if you follow our lives and you get our emails, you may know that this weekend we have a retreat, which means I will be off site like the rest of the week and weekend and everything else. We're going to have a crazy, amazing time. Oh, and I just saw my friend Robin jumped on here. I don't even want to talk about the retreat because she's not going to be there, and she's at all the retreats. And so it is not going to be the same. So we're not going to have any fun at this retreat because Robin's not there. But we're going to miss her extremely much. So with all that said, tomorrow should be a busy day here in the store as we have 45 croppers coming in to the area, and they do get a little store discount, another perk for shopping here before you go to the retreat. So we're probably going to be pretty busy. I'm hoping anyway. And then same thing, Friday, I'm going to be down there. So I didn't want to do a crazy huge live today and kill my girls because, whoo, today we have been smoking it around here today, getting so much done. Waffle flour got put out and priced. We got the new 49 in market put out and priced. We filled orders. Because of Stephanie Peterson, who is on these lives, she came in and she packed me up pretty much all the way for the retreat. I'm not going to lie. I'm stressing just a little bit. So as you know, Melanie is out on surgery leave for quite a few weeks. Linda was out last week on a well-deserved vacation. But that also put me behind about 60 hours in labor, which is crazy. And I was like, no wonder I'm like, oh, why am I having chest pains? So it is just nice that she got a ton packed up for me to load up the trailer tomorrow. So I am very grateful and thankful for that. Still a few things I know I will pack, but that was a huge, huge burden because we were just busy today trying to get a little caught up, trying to get things packed up, people's orders pulled. So anyway, I do have things for a live, and we will have tons of stuff for next week. So what I'm going to show you today is we are going to do just some 49 and market restocks. That is what we are going to check out today. And I'm moving a couple things over here. So what this order had, we've got a lot of little reorders in it, but mainly it was a restock on all that brand new Vicki Boutin Curiosities in Willow Grove. We have not gotten in our restock from any of that first order, so that's what we're going to look at today. So if you haven't seen the line yet, you are in for a treat. If you've been waiting for restocks, we've got your stuff in. Your stuff's already been pulled, which is very exciting. And that's going to be shipping out to you very, very soon if it didn't go all out already today. It takes a village sometimes, Hannah. Oh my gosh, yes, it does. And I am not good, Sarah, at asking for help. I think a lot of us are like that. We're very independent. Sometimes I know I've read some of those things that, deals with, trauma and stuff in your lives where you've had to do all the things on your own, even whenever you started to ask for help and then you never got it. So you don't ask for help anymore. But yeah, I have a hard time asking for help. But I did. And it felt so good because there's totes up there. They're full of stuff. And I told her, I was just like, well, you know what? We've got people all weekend long that go back and forth. So if there's things she forgot, the girls will send them. So it's just what a relief. We've got clear tables back here, as we have stock stuff. I did take one, yes, and it should already be in. It was special order for Sharon Marshall. She's got that. Yes, okay. But yes, so I did want to do a little live today. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you this beautiful Vicki Boutin line. So this is she is considering her fall line. Now, does it scream fall? No. Could you use it for fall? Heck yeah. Could you use it for other things? Most definitely. We have shown this before. But this is our first restock, and I think we had to restock pretty much the whole line. There are a few things that we had left over. They've ran out since then, so they're coming back in, and you'll see those on a live probably next week. But we're going to start out with her paper pads. She actually has 4 different paper pads in this line. 5 if you count the 6x8 pad. Okay, so we do have a 6x8 pad. We ran out of it after we pulled our special orders and a couple online orders today, but we do have 6x8 pads. So if you love this line, you haven't snagged it yet, go ahead and request a 6x8 pad and we will put it on the order sheet. So the first one we're going to look at, and whenever you order these, please, like for this one, say paper patterns, because we've got paper patterns, we've got staples, and we have starters. Like I said, she's got so many different ways she calls these things. So this is the patterns, which comes in this nice little gummed tab. You can see all your patterns through here. We're going to flip through the book though. So see what I mean? It doesn't scream fall, but they are kind of fall. I mean, they're definitely fall colors, but you can use this for so many other things. It does not say just fall for me. And I think that's kind of just part of Vicki Boutin's, just her style. Anyway, so that's the paper patterns. Then the next one we're going to look at is what is called her staples. This is just an inventory sheet from the warehouse. Dang it. I have to get that off. This is the staples. Staples is like her solids pack. And they've got this beautiful kind of twill print in them. Hello from Louisville. Oh, and Gloria says she would help me if she lived closer. I appreciate that, Miss Gloria. Thank you so much. But you can see that beautiful pattern on there and great colors as well. Don't forget, 49 and Market repeats their colors, those core colors in their line. So looking at this is going to match that Botanical Buzz. I know this one matches Nature's Haven. So there's so many lines these are going to match. So as you're using your little bits and pieces, then that way, you know, like if you've got leftover solids, you can move them to another 49 and Market line and it's going to match them beautifully. Hey, what you doing there, little girl? What you doing? So, oh, that's a spoiler alert. I can't even tell you, but she's been sitting in a box full of those bags today. So her box got moved. It's getting loaded up. And so now she just found those bags again. She was not happy with me when I moved her the first time. So now she's found a few more. So there's the staples. And then the next one is called starters. Got all these great patterns in the starters. Some are even made to make great, simple, easy peasy 2-page spreads. So there's her starters. And then I told you there's 5. So the 6x8, starters, staples, patterns. And then the other one she did is this great Halloween assortment. Now, for those of you that are wanting to do her Flip Folio Halloween class, that is totally free, mind you, you need this pack. This is one of those that you need for her free class. It is also just great Halloween prints. And I'm looking here. Kim Carnes, if you jump on, I know you asked the other day if I had paper with spider webs all over it. And hopefully you can see that paper in this pack. Now, in addition to the papers, you also get laser cut elements. You get die cut cardstock stickers in here as well. And you get a cardstock sticker sheet. So you get all kinds of great stuff. Joanne wants the 49 and Market Willow Grove solids. You've got it. Paula wants the Halloween. You've got it. Pulling those to the side. I'm going to try and help my girls out for tomorrow. So there's our papers. Then we have got inks back in stock. We've got Fossil back, Just Peachy back, Cappuccino. I know Cappuccino matches this Curiosities in Willow Grove. Green Jean. Green Jean also matches Curiosities in Willow Grove. Daffodil is a restock. Salted Caramel. And Off the Rails. Do the solids go with the Halloween too? Well, you know, let's just look at that. I'm gonna say not 100% of them, but Karen, hopefully you can kind of see. I know there's a little bit of glare on there, but yeah, those greens definitely do match. I'm thinking this is more corally than orange. So I'm going to say some of them do match. You do at least get kind of a good black and a good orange background in your Halloween one. And I know that for so let me go back here. So yes, they do. For the Halloween class, you need some of the solids out of here. I think you need 3 or 4 sheets out of this solid pack. So yes, and I'm sorry I stumbled a little bit. I didn't remember that. But yeah, on that supply list, you do need some of the staples. So Karen, not all of them match, but some of them do match the Halloween. I hope that didn't make it too foggy. Oh, and whatever else. So Paula is going to need one of those. You've got it, Miss Paula. All right. Oh, Joni just jumped on. Karen wants a solids pack too. You've got it, Miss Karen. Thank you. Paula, yep, I got your solids pack. Got it. So pulling those over. Thank you, friends. All right, moving on. Just trying to think of my words that I want to say here. Next one that we got back in stock, and we will be getting more of this one. We're down to just one after doing online orders that have come in since the order was placed. And special orders. This is the Icons and Titles. The open stock paper that you needed came out of the solids. I think that's what it was. That was the open stock paper. And I don't have the solids open stock. So, and I haven't heard any yays or nays about that, since so many other colors are going to match other lines that you have, and you're going to use them because their solids are just so good. So yes, the open stock ones are those, but I will definitely double check that supply list again. Icons and Titles ephemera set. I am done with you. I'm done with you. Leave for the day. I will see you tomorrow. Okay. So there's that one. Let's see. And you got my previous order. Carmen, I know we pulled some stuff for you. We got some stuff in your bucket, and your stuff is packed for the retreat. And I know there's a paid order for the retreat in my box too. A paid and one you need to pay for. So, all right. So here is Icons and Titles. Next one is the foiled die cut assortment. That's the one that has the great vellum and foils in it. So there's that one. Next restock are the chipboard bits. This is a great word set. No, I wasn't talking about Cindy. Oh, some days I am done with her. No, I don't even know what time Linda was supposed to leave, but she just stays until the work is done. So that's the beautiful thing about Linda. She is such a giving person and such a hard worker. So yeah, she just kind of stays until the work is done. And I always tell her, Linda, the work is never done here. Never, ever done. But look at all these great chipboard words in here. Grateful, choose, happy, discover, awesome, treasure, thankful, your, And then you got little ones in here too. Hello, just this. We got best story, everyday, captured, chapter forward, moment. So this is a great chipboard word set. Even if, are you going to be in the store? No, I will not be here on. So Jackie, this is pretty much my last day in the store because I will be at the retreat. So I run the retreat and the retreat starts tomorrow. So tomorrow morning I will get here bright and early. I will hook my trailer up to my vehicle, pull it up to the door and start throwing totes and boxes and goodie bag, all kinds of stuff and fixtures into the back of the trailer. And then I will head down to Santa Claus, Indiana and start setting up where we have 70 women coming this weekend to just craft their hearts out. So again, we've got the chipboard bits restocked. For the lasers, we've got 2 different lasers in this line. We've got elements and foliage. So 2 different lasers. So here are your regular elements. See those there, flipping them over so you can kind of see true to life size. So flipping it back. So this is like, the elements is going to be truly that, all kinds of different elements, all different kinds of shapes. You're going to have some labels in here. You're going to have some words in here. You've got frames, borders, all kinds of little bits and pieces. So this is your laser cut elements. And then the other one is the foliage. So your foliage, again, is going to be just that. You're going to have flowers. You're going to have all these great little twigs, all, leaves. Oh, look at the acorns, mushrooms. Of course, you can't have a line anymore without a mushroom somewhere in it. I love the feathers in there too. I'm going to flip it over so you can see that kind of true to life size. And also the coloring in there. So there's that one. So there's the 2 different lasers in the line. Then we have 2 different rub-ons in the line as well. So we've got, let's see. Oh, here we go. We've got essential and blendable. Those are their different names. So blendable is this one right here. It's got all these great kind of like little base and starting like jumping points. So you've got all these great little watercolor areas. You've got great sentiments in here as well. There's that one. And then this one here. Now, of course, it's scaled down, but you can see what's on each of those 6x12 sheets. So there's that one. So there is the blendable transfers. And then we've got the essentials. So essentials, I'm gonna flip it over so you can see there's kind of true life size. And let's come down here so you can see what's going to be on each of those. There's sheet number 1, sheet number 2, and sheet number 3. And again, this is the essential ones. All right, so Jackie is wondering if we are going to be open, though. Most definitely. So I am very fortunate that I do have staff. I know some stores, Dorothy, this is yours. I know some stores don't have staff. I do. I don't know what I would do without staff. Whew. But so the store stays open normal business hours while I am gone. So they will be here Friday, 10 to 6. Saturday 10 to 3. We're closed on Sundays anyway. Monday back open 10 to 5. So the store is going to run just like it normally would. So yes, you come up on Friday. The girls will take great care of you. Where in Santa Claus will be? Oh, we're stopping there too. Well, we're going to be at Santa's Lodge. So if you go into the celebration room, yes, definitely stop in and see us. I would love that, Jackie. Yes, we're going to be Santa's Lodge. It's the little inn there in Santa Claus, and we rent out their banquet room called Celebration Room. When you pull in the parking lot, the lodge kind of does a big L. So like the check-in is over here, and then the big L, we're right over here, and you'll see on top of the building, it says Celebration Room. So how fun. How fun. The next 2 rub-ons that are in the line, they're a little different. And if you watched yesterday's live, we talked about these because they did add some of these into the new Echo one as well. These are called irresistible transfers. Now, they're called that because a regular rub-on resists anyway. What they did with these rub-ons is they just printed them in white. So when you put them on black, you're going to see them dark as white. If you put them on craft, you're going to see them, bright white. Put them on a yellow, you're going to still kind of see them. But if you put them on something white and cream, very light, and then you go over it with your mists, your sprays, your inks, your watercolors, not your Copic markers though, girls, because if you do Copic markers, Copic sticks to non-porous surfaces. Now that could be kind of cool. Okay, so here's an idea. So let's say I'm doing this one, all right? And I do all my fun misties and my mixed media in the background, and I get this look. And now I want to highlight, 3 or 4 of those bubbles. Or if this was a flower or even just the leaves, and I want to highlight those with a little bit of green. Now bring your Copic marker, your Olo marker, and you can touch on that, and it's going to color it, because your alcohol-based markers are great for coloring on non-porous surfaces. This rub-on is a non-porous surface. So that's a fun little technique you guys could try out too and see how that does for you. But we've got 2 different ones. Hannah Don Howard 10, make sure I got a package of both the irresistible rub-ons. You've got it, Tina. I did just charge you. Were they not on your receipt? So that would be a question if you got your receipt. I will do my best to check that. I may just throw a couple in the box then to be on the safe side, but I did charge you, Tina. I sent you a receipt. So if they're not on there, then no. But I don't remember, but I did already charge you. So we've got 2 different ones here. We've got Curiosities and we've got Focus. So those are 2 different ones here. Focus. I believe you also, I'm going to check one thing here before when I keep saying believe. I'm pretty sure you need this one for the Vicki Boutin Halloween flip folder free class. What I'm going to do here. We're checking in. We're checking in shirts. That's exciting. Yay, there's checking in. Trying to find our website. Here we go. All right. So on our website, let's see here. Just one of them. Okay. Tina, I'm just going to keep these with me then. I'm just going to throw some of them in the box. All right, so here's what you need for that class, except for she had to update the list. So the picture is correct here. So yes, you do. You need, so there, for when we asked earlier what colors match out of the solids. So there's your solids you're going to need. There's the paper kit you're going to need. You also need the alphabet. You need this pack of rub-ons, and we need the frames. The frames we've got on reorder. We just ran out of our last frame today. So we've got those. So yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5 different packs of items. That's what you're going to need for your class. So Paula, I'm going to go ahead and pop one of these into my pile for you because you need that for your class. I'm going to grab this one, and again, let me flip it over so you guys can see them. Now, of course, they don't print them in color because they really are white. But this is your Focus rub-ons. And then this one here was called Curiosities. And I'm going to grab one of each of those. And I'm going to set them, where am I going to set them? I'm going to set them by my computer. I know you guys don't need to know that, but that way I don't forget those for Tina, just in case. Whew, all right. I'm turning real slow because I know I'm going to make you guys seasick here. All right, moving on. So we got our rub-ons, our rub-on rows. We got those, yes. Both the rub-ons. We did all of these. We did these. All right, next up, we've got the binder. So whenever Vicki does a binder, she does her binders a little bit different for 49 and Market. Usually it's just kind of a fun binder. She puts neat stuff in her binders. So you get printed pages in there. You get your regular little page protectors in there. Oh, Paula, thank you so much, because I appreciate that, because I won't be here tomorrow. So, and a lot of times the girls, they just pull from the comments. So I appreciate that. And so they don't hear me talking, because otherwise they have to watch the whole live in real time. And, you know, they don't have time for that. All right. And look at all these fun pages you get in there. Yes, those pages, and that is a half circle. You're seeing front and back there. You do have a few little extras that you're going to get in here as well. Die cut little sheets in there. It says here you get, does it say everything? No, it just says loaded with extras. It doesn't list them out. But here's all the extras that you get. So there's the binder that you're going to get with this line. I'm going to grab this and we're going to go up front, because we do have a couple other things up here that match this line that we didn't have to restock. Binder, please, and the alphabet to go with Vicki B. You've got it. So here's a 6x8s. We had some 6x8s still on the shelf. We did the laser. Oh, cardstock stickers. So she has a cardstock sticker that matches this line. So there's that. We did those. We've got alphabets. And I know somebody just asked for an alphabet. Hello, Miss Annette. And we're going to grab you a binder, Miss Gloria. You've got it. And then focus rub-ons, frames, you got it. And then we do have a few of the papers open stock. The ones that I did open stock, I like to do the ones because I know you guys like the ones that give you that easy peasy 2-page spread. So one easy peasy 2-page spread uses starter page number 6 and starter page number 7. And look at the back of number 7. Is that not awesome? You can do anything with this one. So we did those open stock. And I think those are the only two we did open stock. Yeah, because there's the back of number 6. There's that. Got those. And then somebody said, I'll take the 49 and Market flip book. So you want a gray flip book, Miss Paula? Willow Grove chipboard. That's going to be this one here for you, Miss Terry. Now, Terry, I don't know if you want an extra one, because the other day you told us to do the whole line for you. So you do have this one already. Just an FYI. Now, as I flip it over, look how good it is. It's really good. So you may want 2 packs because you can use them on all kinds of things. But I also don't want to sell you something you don't need. Okay, so if you don't want another pack of chipboard, just put cancel chipboard, and then that way the girls know. And Joni, I've got your papers here as well too. Okay. Yes, the flip book for the class. You've got it, my friend. We've got a bunch more of those coming. The other day, whenever I did that video with the Christmas one, it just went crazy. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the flip folio, let me just show you the flip folio. This came out with the winter release, or with the Christmas release, and they're sold separately. So one is the gray actual little flip folio. And so just think of all the fun things you can do with this. There's so many different things that you can utilize this for, make on your own. But they did this Christmas little folio to go with it. Now, these all come in a kit. You've got everything that you need in that kit. And it is designed to be looked at like this. So it's not designed to be looked at from both sides, because see, as I flip it up, he makes sense and he's absolutely adorable. And then he flips over to the back, and yes, he's going to be upside down. Okay. Then you've got this next little page here, a little joy. And then it's going to flip We've got a bunch of these coming back in. When I showed you guys this earlier last week, we had like 3 or 4. We didn't have a ton, but we'd had them sitting here for a good month, and they just got kind of slowed down. Well, one of the gals that comes in, she finished one and said, hey, do you want to use it for a store sample until I decorate for Christmas? And I was like, yes, I would love that. So she gave me this. This was from Sean Stern. Thank you, Sean. And then, yes, you guys saw how stinking cute it is in person. And we sold out of our 3 we had on the shelf, of course. And then we've sold well beyond that. So I've got a bunch more coming. So if anyone wants the Christmas flip folio, we do have those coming. If anyone wants the gray flip, just the gray background base, we can get that for you too. The background base is what Vicki is using. Cute, is what she is using in the class. And then you're going to build your own of these for the Halloween one. Okay, so I got all that. So I hope that clarified everything. So it is kind of nice that you can use that same flip folio for other things. I know Marilyn just jumped on here and she asked me the other day, she's like, is it going to be regular line? I honestly don't know if the flip folio is going to be regular line or not, but I checked inventory, and Marilyn, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was like still 3,000 in stock. So they ordered really heavy on that one. So that one tells me that they're planning for it to last throughout the line for quite a while. So hopefully, let's see. I think we got that one. Okay. All right. So, all right. I think we got all that taken care of. That I wanted to show you guys today anyway. So today was just a little restock day for 49 and Market. We've got other stuff on the table, but like I said, tomorrow the girls, I will show you this one because this one came in at the same time too. These are the Journal Essential Notebooks right here. These are fun little notebooks. Now, things that you can do with these. It's a nice little heavyweight stitched notebook. You've got 3 in here. They're 6 by 8 in size. Again, they're nice heavyweight paper. It's very heavy paper. So you could do a little mini book in here. You could do it as a little sketchbook if you wanted to. You could add this into a mini book itself. That's how nice and heavy this is. You could work off of these pages. You could do that as a little art journal because again, the pages are so nice in here. You get 3 of these in a pack, over 3,000. Thank you, Marilyn. I thought so too. So they've got a good set or good inventory on those. You can see there, heavyweight cardstock, perfect for documenting, art journaling, and altered projects. Each notebook has a total of 10 pages in it. So these would be fun for a little event. And now I've seen people do really cool things with stuff like this. So just some ideas. I've seen some where go in and slice right here, friends. And then you've made your own little flip pages. Isn't that cool? So then you're like, well, then shoot, I could also do like a little half sheet here too. Take this guy, fold it over, create a little pocket. You could do so many fun little interactive things just with a plain notebook as well. I mean, you could take one of these, maybe this way, fold it up, create a little pocket. You could cut it, create a little your own pocket. So many things that you can do with these notebooks. 3 sets for Starla. You've got it. Gloria wants some notebooks. You've got it. We will get those pulled for all of you. Alrighty, friends. Whew! I think that gets me there. Now I think I've shown you everything that I wanted to that came out at the same time with this line. Gloria, yep, I think I got it. All right. Whew. All righty, friends. Well, thank you so much for my hot mess of a live today. it's been quite a crazy day around here, which was good. Like I said, the store was busy today. We got a lot done, but we've all been like hopping all day long to get ready for our retreat for those of you that are lucky enough to come and hang out with us this weekend. Now, if you are interested in my retreats, I know so many of you guys are not local, and I mean, it involves a flight in and crazy things like that. I do have someone that flew in for this retreat, which is crazy. Thank you. And now, did she fly in for me? No. She has two friends that are local. So not local. I mean, they're still driving 3, 4, 5 hours to get here, but this is their way of kind of meeting centrally, which I think is awesome. So I'm very excited about that. But we do 3 to 4 retreats a year. On our website, I do have a little retreat tab, and I have posted our February date, our April date, but I do not have our fall date set yet. I try and see if I can get on to ISU's calendar and Purdue's calendar to see if they have anything major on those weekends that they might schedule, like a parents' weekend or something like that, just so if I want to go, and of course I want to go see the boys on those weekends, I can't be like, oh my gosh, so yeah, I've already planned a retreat, won't be there. So I do wait a little bit on that one to see if I can get some dates from the universities. All right. So, oh, Mary got happy mail today. What time does the store close today? 7 minutes ago. So yeah, store closes at 6 o'clock, Tuesday through Friday. We're open till 6. And we'll close tomorrow. If I would read, same time though tomorrow, Charlotte. So tomorrow the store closes at 6 o'clock Eastern time. For those of you that are Central time, that is 5 o'clock. So, alrighty friends, well thank you so much. I'm going to scooch on out of here. Gosh knows I've got a ton of stuff to do tonight at home. I've got prepping to do and food to prep and packing and then, you know, Connor could care less about seeing me, but my boyfriend probably wants to see me, and I know my dog does too. So, alrighty, friends, what happens at the retreat? Oh, Jackie, what happens at the retreat stays at the retreat. No, so my retreats are very low-key, laid back. The most exciting thing we do is we play bingo. Years ago, I started doing retreats. I mean, many years ago, started doing retreats. And one of them was like a really busy retreat. We taught classes, we did demos, we did all kinds of crazy stuff. And then people wanted more retreats. And I couldn't physically handle that kind of retreat more than once a year because it was so much. And then, so we called them a laid back retreat. And we might do a little demo or something, maybe a class, depending. But really it was just hanging out, camaraderie, and you working on your own stuff. My reviews, they were like, we love your big crazy retreat, but this one really is by far our favorite because we actually get time to work on the projects we need to get done and the stuff we want to do. And I was like, sold. So we listen to 80s music. We eat a lot. I have all your meals catered in. We hang out in the room. I mean, they're low key. I have a fantabulous group of women. We don't let the windy whiners in. If you're a windy whiner or a negative Nancy, the next retreat, it is just full when you want to sign up. Okay. So, you know, we're just, it's a great group of women. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have prizes, of course. I set up a store there, but I don't teach. It's not like all these crazy back-to-back classes. You can hang out, you can talk. You don't have to worry about a speaker, you know, rambling on while you're trying to, you know, talk with your group. It's a good weekend. What do? I run my butt off. I check on this group. I clean up this. I take care of this. I get catering set up. So yes, but my retreats, I think a lot of times what we all just need is just that girl time. You know what I mean? Just out of the house. The phone doesn't ring for you. There's always people doing amazing things, so you can check out what other people are doing. So yeah, like I said, but they're pretty laid back. I run them on my own. I do have some great women there that do help me. You don't know me yet. Well, with who you're coming with, they will not let you be a negative Nancy or a Wendy whiner, because I know the group that you roll with, Carmen, and I don't think they would let you come to my retreats if you were a negative Nancy or you were a Wendy whiner. So you will be good. So, alrighty, friends. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit here today. Again, I'm Hannah from the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, doing my last Facebook Live for the week, but you know that means next week. Hold on. I know I need to get off of here because I need to get home, but let me just show you what is up here. It is crazy. Hold on. Look at all the boxes. Just look. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is Linda still here? Okay, good. 7, 8, 9. They wrap around the corner. I'd ask if Linda was still here because she uses my middle name when all the boxes come in. I don't know what I'm going to do next week because she's gone. So yes, crazy. So we have tons of great stuff for you guys. Oh my gosh. It is going to be fantabulous next week with all kinds of great things in the lives as well. So quit showing all that to Linda. I know. Well, she saw it before she left, but she has surgery next week. I'm like, you're going to be thankful that you are gone, with all the boxes. She's like, no, I'm not, and she's like, I'm going to be back early. I can just sit at a computer and input stuff. I don't have to, get up and move around. So I'm just like, Linda, take some time off, girl. I tell you. So yes, Jennifer, if you notice in one of the lives, my eye twitching over here, that is why. So there may be some eye twitching going on next week. So, alrighty, friends. So next week's lives, don't worry. There'll be tons of great things in next week's lives as well. So yeah, good stuff constantly coming in. I just got maybe Doodlebug. Maybe Doodlebug needs to get ordered this weekend while I'm at retreat because maybe they got new stuff coming. So there's that one. Simple Stories just released 4 new lines. They won't ship until November, but they released 4 new lines. So there's tons of great things still on the way. Oh, one thing though, I have had many of you ask about Uniquely Creative and if I am getting the newest line. I forget what it's called, but it's pastels. Kind of reminds me of, what was the one they did a while back that sold out right away? Can't think of it, but yes, I am getting that Uniquely Creative line. So I will have that line here in the store. It hasn't shipped yet. I placed that order last week. It hasn't shipped yet. But yeah, I've got that line coming in for you guys. So no worries there. So all kinds of great stuff. So, alrighty, friends, thank you so much. I think I've been saying bye to you for 8 minutes now. It's like we're dating or something. You know how you just can't say goodbye. You just keep talking, but that's just what I do. So you guys have an amazing, weekend, rest of the week and weekend. I will see you all next week for a brand new set of lives, where, gosh, who knows what all I'll be showing you next week. So you guys take care, and I will talk to you all soon. You can always shop us online at thedoodlebuginc.com. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are open on there. All right. Thank you so much, friends. Take care. Bye.